Hello YouTube, this is Mysterio121 bringing you my episode 6 of my Valkyrie Chronicles Let's Play. Last time we left off, we just got done choosing our first members of Squad 7. We'll change them in and out as I see fit. We're on Chapter 3, we're about to do the battle at the west bank of Vassal City. So let's get the battle started. We haven't had a battle for a while, we've had a lot of cutscenes and explanation going on, so it's about time we had a battle. Alright, gotta go through the briefing.
Here are details on the current operation.
Okay, give it to us. What's going on? Of course, you're gonna have me read, of course. Except it being voice, which sucks. Alright, come on. The Imperial force is deployed in a defensive formation around a camp within Vassal's urban center. You will assign your squad position split between a city team and a riverside team. City team will protect the base camp while the riverside team strikes the enemy. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp, then get to the flag hung above their camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing the operation, choose the position units command to view a list of deployable units. Then once you've selected the unit you'd like to deploy, choose the position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say that they have tanks stationed in the city area there. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. Basically, it's telling us to put a Lancer up there. Also recommend you add units with high AP, such as scouts and engineers, to your Riverside Strike Force. Once you got your teams in place, select the deploy command to begin the operation. Now it's time to get those soldiers of yours into position. Victory, the enemy base camp is captured. Failure, the enemies occupy Gallia's base camp. All ally soldiers and reserves are killed. Welkin dies. 20 turns passed. Okay, so we have three people that we cannot move from here. We have Welkin and the Elderwiser. We have Alicia. And we have Rosie, who we can't move. So we have one more person down there. So she gets along with Cherry and Rosie. So since we have Cherry, we're going to bring her down there with Rosie. Alright, now we have Largo up here. He's the only one that's stationed up here by himself. So we are going to bring Catherine and put her far up as possible. We are going to bring, let's see, we're going to bring a engineer to keep Largo, and who did I put? Catherine. Ammo filled up. Now we're also going to bring Hans, because he gets along with Largo. And we're gonna we'll bring a scout over here. So we'll bring, let's see, we'll bring Noise Wordsworth up here. Okay, so we have that all filled up. We can go to deploy now and begin the mission.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good.
I'm looking forward to it too. Our first official mission as Squad 7. Getting to interact and use other people besides just Welkin and Alicia. Though fortunately, other than Welkin, Alicia, Largo, and Rosie, the other members of Squad 7 really don't get any screen time and cutscenes.
Split into two teams, offensive and defensive.
So
Squad 7, move out!
Their story is kind of left up to your imagination a bit. in Valkyrie Chronicles anime, not all the people that are in Squad 7 in this game are actually part of Squad 7 in the anime. Have a good portion of them are actually part of Squad 1, which all end up dying, which is quite saddening. Some of your favorite characters from this game end up dying in the anime because they're not part of actually Squad 7. Alright, player phase. Let's see more. Who's gonna talk? I'm assuming somebody's gonna talk. Everybody talks at the beginning of battles. That's welcome.
All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and
They
Riverside.
said that in the briefing, Welkin.
I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
Yeah, you can.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready
You
for
don't have to
anything,
guard.
including
You
tanks.
kind of send the city team.
How long do you
ahead
think
too.
I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
No, not for Largo. Largo can easily best tank.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now,
Alright. Any tutorial stuff, or are we just gonna let me get into the battle? No? Oh, we're talking.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Why are you gonna have me read more stuff? About occupying camps. Camps found across the battlefield grant your forces a number of advantages. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense and to the amount of HP recovered at the start of each turn. Even tanks, which usually get no HP bonus, will regain some HP at each turn start. Weapons with limited ammo, like grenades, mortars, lancers, are also replenished. If there are enemy units around a camp, however, you cannot occupy it until they have been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down the enemies will pave your way to victory. Alright, so we get 9 command points. So we're going to start, though, with the city side team. We're going to grab Catherine.
Roger.
Catherine O'Hare. When we get a bit later into the game, we get more of the recruits available. I'll probably dedicate an episode to reading off their bios. You get to learn a little bit more about them. Alright, take aim, Catherine. Ow, we just took a lot of freaking damage. Shouldn't have gotten that close. Oh well. Alright, zoom all the way and aim right about there. Catherine, for the most part, she'll hit most of the time. She's one of the more accurate snipers.
I'm not done yet.
Well, your health would definitely have to disagree with you there, Catherine.
Nice work.
You
Keep
are
taking them down.
definitely done. We're gonna leave you alone there. Alright. Now we're gonna they'll go down to the Riverside team.
here we go.
Take Welkin. Do a bit of damage with the tank. As we make our way forward, running over a sandbag. We will hit tab to change to our mortar. We'll get a bit closer to these guys. We're gonna mortar the 2 of these guys, killing them. The slow trek of moving the tank, though, is quite annoying. Alright, we're gonna go right here. Right here. And boom. They are both dead. Two for one special. Alright, let's keep moving.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
I'm gonna move up ahead as far as we can with our remaining action points. Though for the most part, you really don't need to use a tank for this. As long as you bring 2 to 3. We're probably gonna have to use it for this lineup I chose, but if you bring 2 to 3 lancers in your city group, you don't need to bring, or you don't need to use the tank that much. But since we only brought Largo, we're gonna have to bring, use the tank. All right, now we're going to use Hans. Run him up ahead and deal with this scout that's up here. Fortunately, as a scout, instead of having a rifle, we have a submachine gun, so we need to get a bit closer to actually effectively be able to hit. Strafe.
Enemy there!
Alright. Closest we're gonna get. We have 20 shots, we need 7 to kill. Kill for Hans. Dude.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Alright. But we want to keep Hans facing forward so that he can have reaction shots, since he don't have much AP left. Alright. Now, we are going to use, despite having little health, we're going to use Catherine.
It's all my fault again.
Yeah, her dialogue will make a bit more sense when we do the...
Enemy sighted.
Alright, when we do the bio episode. Alright, you really want to take this scout out quickly as possible. Not only does he have a command point, but he clears the path to get our Lancer in position and take out their enemy tank. Oh, I'm surprised that hit. I thought that was going to hit the wall. Good job, Catherine. That's 1 command point down. I know as of right now, I don't have a set schedule for this. Oh, about later point. Units. A command symbol is displayed beside the names of some units on their profile window. These units are known as leaders, and they exist among both allied and enemy forces. In Squad 7, Alicia is one such leader. By including them on the field, they'll each add 1 command point to your total, allowing you to control more units per turn. If a leader is defeated, however, their command point is subtracted from the pool. Keep your leader units protected while actively seeking out and destroying enemy leaders to reduce their command pool. Basically, Rosie, Alicia, and Largo are leader units.
I'm not done
so
yet.
You can keep them. Even if you don't like their characters, it's always best to field those 3, as they provide the benefit of an extra command point. Alright. Now with Catherine's last bullet. I was going to say last command point, but this isn't our last. We still have another 3 after we use this on Catherine.
We're all going to die.
So, yeah, Catherine doesn't like being at low health, and she's...
Do I feel a hit coming?
Actually, accuracy basis is good potential for this. Is why she's one of the better snipers, because of this hidden potential. So now we're more likely to hit a bit higher. There we go. It was almost too far to the left, but we hit. So despite being lowered to 35 health, Catherine managed to take 3 enemies out this turn.
Good. That makes things a
But
bit easier.
we're not going to move her any farther up. We don't want to get her in the line of fire. Alright, now we have 3 more. And with these, you want to use them on Largo. Or whatever Lancer of your choice. Since you're required to put Largo on this map, you might as well just use it on Largo. You want to use these 3 command points to get around this corner, which is why you sent Catherine, or you can send anyone else to clear the way of those 3 troops. The one on the roof, and then the 2 here in this alleyway. Not really an alleyway, but path. Because Lancers have such low movement, you have to use you have to use about at least 3 to get him into position. Now, if you want, you could be risky and try and get a shot at their tank that's over there. You can see their radiator, right? Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna actually take a shot, but I can right there. And you see 1 shot to kill, but with as far away that is, really a waste of a shot. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna instead just get Largo into position to take out their second tanks. They have 2 tanks on this map. They have that one way over there,
Just watch
which
this.
they intend to have you to use Vulcan to take care of. But since we're not gonna do that, we're gonna use Largo.
Spotted an enemy.
And get
Enemy
him
sighted. Enemy
over
sighted.
here. You see, there's their second tank. So now we're gonna get him into position to take care of this tank. We're gonna take some shots though, but we're gonna get him right here, and we're not gonna shoot their scout there. We're going to take aim and destroy.
Boom.
From this, we hit, but we didn't get a direct hit. So we're gonna have to end our turn and use the last command point. Largo's gonna take some damage on the enemy turn, I can tell you that, because we really don't have much good cover here with a single command point.
Just watch this.
Having to shoot at the radiator and then get into cover isn't gonna be super duper easy. Alright, so hopefully we get a draw. Maybe a bit lower.
Boom.
Again, we hit, but we didn't get a direct hit, so tank's actually gonna live through this turn, which sucks, but there's nothing we can really do. We're gonna maneuver Largo over here and a turn there. Now the enemy tank is going to try and charge through towards our main camp, or they should. Let's see what the enemy decides to do on their turn. Let's see. They have 1 less command point than they would have, so they have 5. So really, that's 2 potential moves with the tank and 1 with the soldier, or 1 move with the tank and 3 with the soldier. Oh, you're gonna end up running into Hans, I think. Yeah, he's getting shot by Hans right now. Yeah, he almost got all of his health gone. That's why he stopped running. Hans's reaction stopping him. And he got practically blown up by the submachine gun. Quite surprising that they're not actually using some of their command points on the tank. I'm assuming they're probably going to use their last 2 to do some. Oh, how are you? Largo, you're about to get shot by a shock trooper. Which sucks for you, but better a Lancer or a shock trooper to take it than an engineer or a sniper. You have a bit more protection. Alright, 3 last command points. Shock Trooper, you're gonna send straight to his death. Down into Welkin's line of fire. And if he doesn't die, he'll be pretty close to death. Because Welkin's gonna get shot up soft with the turret on otherwise. Oh, no, he's gonna stay just out of range. Smart. And I'm gonna use the last two on moving the tank. No? They're not gonna move any tanks this turn. I think they had a smart choice, and now they're not. Now they're gonna move him, and he's gonna get lit up. And now they lost another command point because they were stupidly sending their shock trooper out of tank. So instead of what they had 6, they started out with 6. Now they're down to 4 because they lost 2 of their command leaders so far. Interesting to say the least. They have a single one left, so they can't move any tanks. They're gonna send somebody who's sitting in the hiding in the grass. They'll get shot at by both Alicia and Cherry. Cherry's about to get shot at. She'll get hit by how many of the 5? 2, 3 of the 5 shots. And Cherry will reaction shot back. The guy will crouch down, so she'll probably be unlikely to hit any of them.
You are so
1,
over.
2, 3, 4. Oh, prove me wrong, Cherry. You hit all 5, but since he's crouching in grass, you're not getting the criticals for the headshots. Cherry proved me wrong, of course. On to turn 2. Alright, so about orders. As Squad 7's leader, Welkin is able to issue special commands called orders. Orders cost command points to use, but some yield squad-wide effects that can be invaluable when used wisely. To issue an order, open the menu in command mode by pressing the F button, then select orders. To use a specific order you'd like to issue, some orders will affect all units, others require you to select a target. New orders can be learned by leveling up your unit classes on the training field. They'll make the battles ahead easier. I really don't use orders. I don't see a point in using them. I mean, there are a few rare cases where commands prove to be invaluable, but for the most part, I just don't feel like I need to use them. Okay, so
Roger.
we take Catherine. She's regained a bit of her health. She was at 35, now she's back up to 60 at the start of this. You still don't want to get too close, but you want, since Largo's not that good at taking on enemy foot soldiers, you want to bring Catherine up here so she can
I see an enemy.
fire at some of these soldiers. You're not going to want to shoot at the guy crouching though, you're going to want it to get people who are standing. Crouching people will take less damage from headshots. You know, try and get as many people down this turn as possible.
Goodbye.
Pretty much any time Catherine aims for the head, you're more than likely gonna hit.
I'm not done yet.
Even when she's low on health, and now she's out of ammo. So unless if you want her to take any more shots this turn, we're gonna have to get our engineer over here. I'm be saying engineers because of the fact that I just completely forgot which engineer we deployed. I can check that out real quick. Alright, let's see. Who did we bring? We brought Ramsey Clement. Alright, we're gonna bring Hans.
Beat Empire!
Have Hans rush ahead and deal the finishing blow to the scout that he practically killed last turn. Even if he is crouching, he's at low enough health where it won't matter that he's crouching. He's as good as dead. Now, you don't want to rush Hans around this corner though,
Target silenced. Head for the next.
because he'll take reaction fire from the tank's minigun, and trust me, that's not a good idea. Alright, so the next plan is, even though Largo here is going to take reaction fire, we need him to take care of this tank. It just has to get done. But then you have to be a direct shot on the reactor because the tank is on such low health. You just need it done. So you're going to take plenty of hits, but we need this done.
Boom!
And they lose command point for that. Immediately, we want to end Largo's turn so he doesn't take any more unnecessary damage. Alright.
Alright!
This is sad that I know.
I'm impressed.
I can't
but
say that
not
I know
surprised.
like everybody's killing shot quote, because I haven't used every single character as much as I should. Obviously, like anybody, I'm gonna have my favorites. Thing about this map, you really don't have to kill every unit on the map. You can ignore a good majority of them. Specifically on the Riverside team. We're gonna get Hans up here to deal with this enemy soldier here. This enemy scout. Take aim. Just a second, I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright. Now, we need 2 of 20 to hit, so
Shooting time!
should be a guaranteed kill on the scout. That's E.
You're dead!
You're dead. Good job, Hans.
Man down.
Hans actually is
Everybody
one of the
be
shock troopers I normally don't
Enemy found!
have to use. Like, he's a cool guy, but there are, well, for one, shock troopers, even though they're like useful frontliners, they're my least favorite class, and I'm already kind of forced to use Rosie because of her command point. Alright, so next we're going to use Hans again. We're going to get a grenade out, because there is no point in shooting somebody who is crouched. So we're going to chuck a grenade at this guy. Boom goes the shock trooper. And he lived with 6 health. That just happened. So now Hans is going to take a reaction fire that he... No. Oh, he didn't. Quite surprising. Yeah, might be crazy leaving Hans right there. He's taking shots from 2 different people from there, but we're basically going to end this on this turn.
Oh, right.
Gonna take care of 2 enemies to get to that flag, and we're gonna ignore the rest. So we're gonna get Ramsey all the way over here to refuel, or not refuel, but give ammunition to Catherine and Largo. Have Ramsey finish off the shock trooper that's at 6 health. Have Catherine take care of the last person who is by the enemy flag, and then we're gonna have Hans rush in and take it. Yes, but you know, we totally don't need that. So, ammo there. Okay, get Ramsey up here. Alright. We'll just go for body shots, because we only need 1 shot to hit.
What a hassle.
What a hassle, says Ramsey. Ramsey Coleman. What is Ramsey's quote?
Man down.
She
Everybody
didn't
be
even
careful.
say her quote. What the hell? Alright. Now, Catherine's gonna shoot the man under the flag. we're rushing with hounds and end off the battle. So there's really no point in the Riverside team at all in this chapter or this battle.
Roger.
Because you can solo this with just the city team. So start last. Enemy for enemy. We're gonna, well, there are more than him on this map, but he's the last one that we have to deal with. And we're gonna stick with tried and true Catherine. She has landed every shot she's shot so far. Every headshot she's aimed, she has landed.
Goodbye.
I was gonna say, watch her disprove me right here and miss this. But she hit, so all's good. That's minus command point there. Alright.
I'm not done yet.
No, you're done. Hans is gonna finish off the mission. Catherine.
Who are you?
Who are these guys? Well, we're squad 7. Even though the rest of the leaders of squad 7, Alicia, Rosie, and Vulcan really haven't done that much. Largo's job was take out a tank, and the rest have been done with the squad 7 members who don't get much. Actually,
Oh, right.
we're gonna use Ramsey to reclaim the point or capture the place. I don't think Hans, even with 2 command points with the amount of action points he has less, I don't know if he'd be able to reach the flag. So we're just gonna use Ramsey. Gonna completely ignore these enemies and go for the flag. Come on, hop over. There we go. Thank you, Ramsey. Question is, Ramsey gonna be able to reach the flag in this turn, or is she gonna have to use her last command point to reach it? Nope, she's able to reach. Operation complete. We just completely ignore the rest of their enemy forces here and just end the battle. We have, I believe, 2 cutscenes, which will end off chapter 3 and end off the video. So we'll get to those in a second. Well, not literally a second, but victory time, Vulcan.
Operation complete. We took their base.
Vulcan, you didn't really do much. You killed 3 people, I guess. 2 with a mortar, and 1 guy basically ran himself at you and killed himself. If you get a B rank, basically turn 1. You need to do it in a single turn to get a B. Which I guess technically you would have to ignore the enemy tank. You'd have to use a sniper to take care of the 2 guys around the flag, and you have to rush a scout or a shot just directly there, ignoring reaction fire from the enemy. But yeah, I can see it being possible in a single turn. Obviously, is there are people who are able to get the A rank. LA War Correspondent cutscene. She's a news reporter who writes about Squad 7's various accomplishments.
We should just leave. If we go over there, then we...
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody looking for Vulcan.
Excuse me.
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Upsy daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
Vulcan
off.
is overwhelmed.
This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near Scoops. That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very
Yes,
good,
Mom.
I'm a reporter, yes.
What do you think she's
I've been
asking all
assigned to
these
Squad
questions?
7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Yeah. When she means Squad 7, she means the main people of Squad 7. You know, the people who actually get to be seen in cutscenes. Alright, this will be the final cutscene of the episode, Distrust. Oh boy, Rosie and Largo, and their interaction with Isara. They both really don't like Darksons. Isara is a Darkson. I also really don't care for Welkin either.
Ugh. Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is?
Leader of Squad 7? Your superior, Rose?
Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
She's a pretty smart schoolboy.
No kidding.
Oh, Largo with his cigarette.
One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids.
That's rude, Largo.
Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Yeah, but there are members in Squad 7 whose ages are drastically apart from one another. Oh wait, that wasn't the altercation between Largo and Rosie and towards Isara. Oh, that's this chapter. However, I said that that would be the end of the episode. Oh, nope. Hold up. About personal weaponry and glossary. These 3 tabs offer information on the game's casts, arms they wield, and the things and places that form their world. Open the menu with the F button, then in the tab select menu, select the resource you would like to read. Your contents are automatically updated as you progress through the game's plot, so check back on a periodic basis. Castle furnitures now. The war crematories now. The personal tab has been updated. Weaponry tab has now been updated. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, episode's been going on long enough. We'll continue next time. Mr. Weir 121.